Hi, I'm Ferris J, helping pets and people to heal. Today I want to talk about letting go. I have a few clients at the moment whose pets are very near to end of life, and it's a struggle for them knowing when to let go. So I want to share a few tips with you today if you're in that position to help you get peace and clarity around that. So number one, there are different levels of letting go when it comes to being ready to part with our beloved pets. There's the cognitive level where you know when their body is starting to fail and their quality of life is diminishing, that you don't want them to suffer. So on that level, it's quite clear when they're not themselves, if they're not eating or drinking especially, it's getting really close to time, and it could be getting close to time where you have to make a decision if they don't go naturally. At the same time, on an emotional level, we have such love for them. We have shared such love and bonding with them that it can be really hard to let them go. And please forgive yourself if you're in that camp. It's very easy to fall into. The issue is sometimes they can sometimes hang on for us when we can't let go. It's like, I'm sure you've heard the stories of people in the hospital where everyone's around the hospital bed and they're waiting for their dear elderly relative to go, and it's only when everybody's tired and they go home to sleep or they all go out to get a cup of coffee that then the person goes. And I think it's sometimes easier for their spirit just to go when there's nobody there. There's not that kind of call keeping them there. And with our animal companions, there's many stories that they will just take themselves off somewhere quiet so they can just gently slip away. And in modern society, we're always around them, we're checking, are they okay? It can be harder for them. I suggest with this, a good place to start is to do permission work, to give them permission to go. Tell them how much you love them and tell them it's okay if it's their time to go. And after that, my next suggestion is work on your emotions, work on where it feels unbearable to have life without them. Do work like the EFT tapping. I can share some links below, just so you are clear, because often you know when it's time. There can just be a block to that from those emotions. So it's really important to clear your mind and your energy so then you have your knowing. You're in what I call that stable lead energy, that you can then make that decision that if they don't go naturally, their quality of life is really diminished, that you can be at peace making that decision for euthanasia, which can be liberation for them. It can be the greatest gift, that they don't have to hang on to the suffering body. And maybe another time I'll go more into the spiritual aspect. I really sense when they're near to going, their spirit is in and out and in and out, and they're less present spiritually anyway. But it's hard to let that beautiful little furry or feathered or scaled body go. But do the work and then you'll get clarity, and then it's going to be a lot easier when the time comes to make that decision. And everyone I've worked with deep down inside, they've known when it's time. Even when their pet didn't give them a sign, they wish they had a sign, they didn't get a sign, they were still able to take that responsibility and know it's time. I've been Ferris J. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.